Hello, welcome to the 12 News Connected Desk. I'm Keith Grant. It's just me today. We don't have any Adrian Camper or Ross Jansen, any of the Mets joining us. They have a little bit off, but I do have for you, I'll get it back here eventually, a look at the severe outlook for tonight. This is after 9 p.m. A little bit of a change here from what we've been talking about, Storm Team 12 has been talking about earlier in the week. Nothing still too severe. We've got hail, wind, and some heavy rain. That's that yellow chunk there in western Kansas. But you can see level 1. It's kind of fanned out around Wichita. That green used to line up before today with Wichita, and as you can see now, it expands more east of Wichita. Fans out there. But like it says here, you can expect some hail, $50 size, winds up to 70 miles per hour, and locally heavy rain in parts. But as Adrian had mentioned earlier this week, this is likely a little bit more scattered for that rain in the more severe part, but it does cover a good chunk of Kansas. Here's a look at your 10-day, what you can expect throughout the next 10 days starting this weekend. It looks like it's going to heat up. Chance for near 100s next weekend. A lot of events happening there. Father's Day looks to be good, and then we've got summer starting soon as well. You can see that chance of thunderstorms tonight into the morning. That's what I was just showing you, the severe risk for western Kansas primarily. And then we've got Father's Day on Sunday, a little bit cloudy there. And then it looks like a chance for rain midweek next week. We'll have more details on that on Monday. I'm sure you'll find out 12 News at 4 as well into this evening on what that could potentially look like. Right after this, we'll be right back, though. We have just learned that Iran has retaliated on Israel. We have more details on how the White House is reacting to that initial missile launch by Israel. All right, welcome back. Once again, we have just learned that Iran has retaliated on Israel. Iranian missiles hit the country just about an hour ago now, but there are no reports that anyone has died at this time. Many of the missiles were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome. Overnight, though, Israel launched unprecedented strikes on Iran. This is what started that, targeting its nuclear program and military leaders in that attack that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said will last many days.
No, I think our goal is very clear and very simple. We see an existential threat posed on us by a regime, an extreme regime that has sworn to destroy us, to annihilate us. They have a clock in their capital in Tehran counting back to the destruction of Israel, and they are secretly advancing into having a nuclear weapon. And that is just something we cannot accept. We are in the 11th hour. We had to operate before it's too late, before they have weapons of mass destruction, and that's exactly what we did. We operate in a preemptive way to prevent them from having weapons of mass destruction. And this is not just something we think of, this is something they act upon. In the last 20 months, thousands of Israelis have been killed by Iran and their proxies. They have been fighting us for years through their proxies and directly recently, intensifying their attacks against us and secretly advancing their nuclear program in a way that is a danger for Israel, but honestly, quite frankly, for the whole region.
President Donald Trump tells CNN that the U.S. supports Israel and called the country's overnight strikes on Iran a, quote, very successful attack. But in the hours before Israeli warplanes carried out the strikes targeting Iran's nuclear programs and military leaders, the U.S. president made it clear it was an outcome he hoped to avoid as he pushed diplomatic efforts.
As long as I think there is an agreement, I don't want them going in because I think that would blow it. Might help it, actually, but it also could blow it.
In his first public comments since the strikes, Trump warned Iran to agree to a deal before there is nothing left, writing, quote, "I gave Iran chance after chance to make a deal. I told them in the strongest of words to just do it. But no matter how hard they tried, no matter how close they got, they just couldn't get it done." Adding, there has already been great death and destruction, but there is still time to make this slaughter, with the next already planned attacks being even more brutal, come to an end. Secretary of State Marco Rubio sought to distance the U.S. from the Israeli action, clarifying in a statement that the U.S. had no involvement in the strikes. Trump met with his national security team Friday afternoon. At the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
All right, once again, that was Julia Benbrook, giving us the latest on how the Trump administration is reacting to these initial strikes from Israel on Iran. But once again, we've just learned that Iran has retaliated on Israel. Iranian missiles hit the country. So far, no reports that anyone has died in Israel at this time. Many of those missiles were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome. We'll have more on this, starting on this situation that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, said will last many days. We'll have more on that starting at 4 o'clock and leading into the rest of the evening.